My journey began at North America's most northern drivable point. After riding through Canada and America, I've crossed over to Europe. From there, I'll make my way across Asia and down to Australia. New Zealand's southernmost drivable point will mark the end of my journey. I'm calling it the Big Spiral, and this is Act 4, a lap of Ireland and the United Kingdom.
All right, good morning from Doolin, Ireland. Let's go look at the Hole of Sorrows. It seems like such an interesting place, honestly. A lot of these old places, to me, they feel really kind of obscure and hard to understand because there's just people don't really know what they were for. They just happen to be there. And yeah, they just exist. There's no written history about them because they're so old. So this one is estimated to be from around 4000 BC. And they think it was an old burial site, or they did find a whole bunch of human remains below it. But then they also thought, well, maybe this was basically a border post. Basically just showing the edge of a territory of a certain group of people or something like that, but there's this thing there and it exists and it's called the Hole of Sorrows, so I have to go look. But I'm a little hungry, so if I see a place along the way I may stop for, I don't know, a sandwich or croissant or something. Oh, I see cinnamon buns on that side of that place. Maybe I'm going to stop there.
Yeah, I'll get the sausage roll.
Yeah,
and
one
the,
is it, yeah?
Yeah, one, and then the, I guess the, what is it, the cheese?
The jam bun?
Jam
Yeah,
bun.
perfect. I put all in one bag for you.
Sounds good, yeah.
Have a nice day now.
Thank you.
Alright, that was a nice little brekkie. Let's go to this Hole of Sorrows. 80 kilometers an hour. Now this tiny little road. It's funny, all these little roads are 80 kilometers an hour, sometimes 100. And well, I imagine that's like the upper limit. No, not many people are actually doing 80, but it's just, as a North American, you see the speed limit, you know, that's what you're gonna do. But here, it's a little different, I'd say. Yeah, look how narrow this is. And people are bottoming out their oil pans going over this little bridge, this bump. This beautiful dry stone wall. The amount of work it must have taken. And honestly, with the way the countryside looks here, I don't know where they got the rocks, because, well, I guess, yeah, there's rocks under the grass, but everything looks so grassy here. You wonder where they got the rocks from, but look at that thing. It's just sitting there. I feel like I'm trespassing if I go in, but oh my god, that's so cool. Can I go in? No. This stuff is everywhere here. Oh, I think I see it. Oh, I think I see it. Oh, a tour bus. That's not good. Oh yeah, the bus is leaving. Goodbye.
The Polenambrone Portal Tomb. They're not exactly sure what it means, but they think it translates to Hole of Sorrows. Portal Tomb sounds pretty pretty epic. I don't know, I'd like to go through a portal sometime. Well, there it is. So the whole of Soros was effectively a religious site. So basically there's human remains under it, so they were just burying loved ones and things like that. It was in use for 1300 years, so between 4200 BC and 2900 BC. Now after that time range, about 1,000 years after, they found the remains of a newborn baby buried there as well. So people may have migrated away and come back. It's hard to know what exactly happened back then, but the area is quite unique because it's got all these large slabs, and that's because at one point there was a glacier in this area, and that would have flattened everything out into slabs. Like most of Ireland, this area is pretty barren, but back then it would have looked quite a bit different. It would have been a forest basically. Now they say at the time this was used, it would have been quite difficult to access this area, which gives a clue as to how important this site was to those people back then.
I must get some gas, and I see a gas station right there, and I have it marked on my map, so yes. But I think I got like 520 kilometers on a tank. I get great fuel mileage out here. Alright, it's got some gas. We set the gas counter and put my jacket on. It's so cold. Oh, check out this road where I'm driving. Wow. I did not quite expect this. Oh, yes. Oh, I guess I found all the tour buses again too. Oh, this is cool. I just crashed the drone. Oh, it's up on the hill there somewhere. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it's in the bushes somewhere up there. You can see it's still alive. Okay, I gotta figure out where it is. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. Oh, I flew it into the mountain. Okay, let's go get it.
Last time I crashed it was Telcoat Pass, and that was actually a big hike around a lake when I did that. But now this should be not too bad. It's just up on the hillside here somewhere in these ferns, so I just gotta hop the fence and it should be good. I'm not sure about the drone though, but yeah, we'll figure it out. It's up there somewhere. I'm not sure how I'm gonna climb this fence. It's pretty steep here. Oh yeah, this is easy here. Okay. I'm a silly man. I'm a silly man. Quite steep here. Oh. Oh, there it is. Is it okay? Let's see. I've got horseshoes up my butt. This thing is so sturdy. You know, in the past, I've crashed drones, and basically every single time I crash them, they break. This time, this is the second crash. I think it's so good. All right, let's see if it flies.
All right. A little small delay, but it all worked out in the end. It's getting late. I don't know if you can see it. It's getting pretty dark, and I still have a ways to go actually. Just up here is that off-road road that I'm not even sure if it's off-road, but that was the plan. There's something else going on here too. The person that runs the Airbnb that I'm going to has not replied to me at all since I made the booking, which was a couple days ago, and I'm wondering if I actually have a place to stay tonight. But we'll just go there, and I guess we'll see what happens. Oh, a sheep on the road. You a little lost, buddy? Oh, there's a few of them around. It's funny, they paint them, I guess, so they don't lose them, but or get mixed up with the neighbors or whatever. But I guess this is another episode where I'm going to arrive in the dark, because it sunsets in half hour. Wow, it is pretty here. Look at these mountains. Jeez. It is beautiful here. I didn't really realize what I was getting into. Oh, it looks like it's raining up there. Wow. Aren't mountains the best? Okay, I think I found it. I'm staying in some kind of cabin, writer's cabin. Oh, is that guy's in my place? I feel like that's my cabin. There's a guy in it.
All right, we got it all sorted out. Yeah, basically she just didn't see the messages. She was super busy, and then I just turned up and say, "Hey, hi, I'm here." But yeah, I went to get some kebab and came back, and now the place is all clean. It's ready to go. So perfect. But what a great couple of days. I think I just need to target mountains because for me, that's my favorite thing. I really like being in the mountains. So crashing the drone, less of a good thing, but it basically landed in a pillow, so it was fine. And yeah, I should be careful. If it lands in water, then I'm done for. It's over. But the whole of Sorrow. It's crazy how much old stuff there is in Ireland, and it's all just kind of, there's so much of it that it's just kind of just sitting on the side of the road, and people are like, oh, who cares, but for me, I'm just like, wow, there's just something right there, and it's like super old, and it's awesome. So, but yeah, maybe we should go have a look at the map, and I'll show you where we went. All right, so here's our map of Ireland. So yesterday we started in Tralee, and then I guess I took this highway all the way up to the ferry and crossed here, and then just went over this way, and then there's the big what was it? Basically the big hole in the cliff, the tunnel, the bridge. It was called a bridge, and then I went over to Loop Head and saw the lighthouse. And then after, there's also that church and cemetery there. So, and the guy told me to go like down here, which I did for a bit. And then what did I do? Something like that. And then went up here. What's this town's name? I forget. But there's a hostel there. And then I slept there. And then went like this to the Hole of Sorrow. And then what did I go? Something like this over here. And then this was all busy traffic. No fun. And then it started getting interesting again. So I didn't realize it, but I was in the Partry Mountains here. And then I actually thought, when I was coming over the hill, I thought this was a lake. But then when I got there, I'm like, oh, it's the ocean. It's like a big inlet from the ocean. So I kind of went around that. And then this is where I thought I might get dirt, but it was actually just a really small road, but a nice one. Oh yeah, I'm near Westport. Something like this. Oh, I didn't move the camera up. What do I do now? But I feel like I lucked out with the weather. It actually got sunny a little bit. It is Ireland after all. It's quite humid here. But yeah, anyways, if you enjoyed the video, I have some other videos you might want to watch. You could watch Act 2, where I go up to Alaska, or you could watch Act 3, where I go across North America. And then there'll be a third video to click on if you're at least 3 or 4 days late to this video. But I'll talk to you later. Bye!